So, of course, I'm on mute because the puppies were making a lot of noise. So, there's my technical difficulty. There it happened. So, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Hey, Johnny. It's nice to see you. Karen, and oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Desiree, and oh my gosh. S- Um, Wish I could say Sajine Gillard. Oh, I wish that is how you say your name. I hope that is how you say your name because it's so pretty, so pretty. Where's Adrian? Oh, Adrian, she's doing her own thing today. Oh, yeah, that was me. Technical difficulties. It wasn't your phone, it was me. It's crazy. Is that right? That's right, how you say your name? Sajine Gillard. Oh, I love that. It's so pretty. So pretty. So, hello, everyone. There's so much going on. So much going on. We're losing the governor of New York. He's been a very naughty boy. So, I thought we would start off and just do I have a lot of questions from you guys and a lot of questions that I wanted to sort of ask. But let's start off with Cuomo and see where he is right now, what he's feeling. I'm sure he's feeling so good right now. If he decided to walk away, that must mean it's very, very bad. He just, you know, people were asking him to, and you can't be a naughty boy anymore. You just can't do that. It's not that kind of party anymore. So, hey, Clarence. Hi. Yeah, he gave his 2 weeks notice. Yeah, well, it's sad. It's sad. But, the old boys club is just not working anymore because the women just will not be having it. We don't want it. We don't want to have it. What is going on for? Oh, he. He's got the hanged man. That is the first card. Second card. What's crossing him is he's looking for some enlightenment or some help. He's looking for some help from somewhere. Somebody, please help me. The base of the reading, he is out in the cold. Oh my gosh. It's so sad. But you know what? Do things in the dark, they always manage to come to the light. In the past, he did things that were not seen, and now this is how he's feeling. But fear not, Mr. Cuomo. Your life is not over. You have a lot of things that you have done in your life that are worthy of praise and worthy of awards and stuff. You handled the pandemic really well, and I'm going to give you that prop because a lot of people were not handling it so well. So, um, too bad, too sad. Um, this this happened because the Republicans came for you. You made some enemies, and you made an enemy of the Mr. Man, Mr. Clown Man, Mr. Orange Man. So he came after you, and you can't do stuff and not think that your enemies won't use it against you. So that's what happened with Mr. Cuomo. His enemies. He was trying to stand his ground. He was standing his ground. He wasn't going to go anywhere. But you know, if some of the guys who had to resign from Congress before, and they didn't really do anything as bad as what you've done, then you should go too. So you're at a crossroads, Mr. Cuomo. You're at a crossroads. Yes. And a lot of these swords, they wouldn't be there if you hadn't done what you did. So sorry to say. So now, I'm sure it's very confusing what he has to do now. What does he do now? He's old enough to just retire, and and let all of the things that he's done good be good, and try to make amends for the things that you did that weren't so good. So, Andrew Cuomo, um, there you go. It's sad. It's very, very sad. Too bad Republicans don't have the same problem. Yeah, they seem to always get away. There are a lot of Republicans who have done some really bad things, but that's not for me to say. It's not for me to judge. So I am not going to. I'm going to leave that for the judges. I am not one of them. I am not qualified to judge any of them because, um, you know, it can come back to you. Not that I've done those kinds of things. I don't. I don't have access to that kind of world. My world is very small. So that's Andrew Cuomo. Oh my gosh, that's very sad. Very, very sad. But there it is. I had a question from Dave James. He wanted to know, how will Serena Williams do at the U.S. Open this year? That is a very, very good question. I would love to know. She's trying to break. She's trying to break the record so that she can finally retire. And I really do hope that she does it this year because, you know, tennis is a young person's game, and it can run, any sport like that. Even gymnastics can wreak havoc on your body. And so let's see what Serena's going to do for the U.S. Open this year. She's feeling very balanced right now. She's pulling it all together. She's getting all of her ducks in a row, and she's getting the mix just right. And let's see. This is what's crossing her. Something she's not satisfied about. I don't know what that could be. Serena can be a little bit like John McEnroe. If you remember John McEnroe and the things that he used to do, he used to get so mad. At the bottom of the reading is the Six of Pentacles. What has happened in the past for Serena? She's been just doing it on a roll. She's at the top of her game. She's just Serena's amazing. She's just amazing, and I really, really love her energy. In the sky, she is the Chariot, so she's going for this. She's going for a win. She's going for a win, and hopefully she can keep all of her, all of the, all of her emotions in check. Because those can sort of sideline her sometimes. Let's see. Oh gosh, in the immediate future, she's got some heartbreak. Let's hope it's not about the Open. She's waiting for her ship to come in. in the environment, she's being offered something from the gods. Maybe she will win this thing this time, and then she can, her hopes and fears, judgment, she will get the win. That's her hope. It's her hope that she will be judged the winner. And oh, look at those. Serena, I hope this happens for you, babe. I really do, because you deserve it. You've worked so hard, so very hard, so hard. And I am sending you all of the good vibes that I can, so that you can walk away from this thing, and you will have what you set out to have, and then you will be able to be a mentor. And I'm sure you already are, but a mentor to those who are coming up behind you. Yes. So that's Serena. That is Serena Williams. So let's see. Hi, Twana. Twanya Barnard. Hello, hello. Sharon Snipe. Hi, hi, girl. Hello, hey, Raslyn Reeds. How you guys doing? So good to see you here. So good to have you here. Um, let's see. Do I have another? I have another question from Margaret W. And she wants to know if she'll be. Oh, she's going to be in the Senior Olympics. She wants to know if she'll be successful in her competition for the Senior Olympics. So let's look at that, Margaret. Let's look at that. That's so good. What I wonder, are you here? If you're here, let me know what what your sport is, because that's exciting. It's very exciting. Hey, Diane. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, Sharon, for being moderator. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mindset Lorraine, hi. So we're looking at Margaret W. She's a senior Olympic athlete, and she wants to know if she will be successful in her competition this year. There's news coming for you. Let's hope that it's good news. What's crossing it is a little confusion about, I don't know. I don't know what that is for. Let's see, what else do we have here? You're very capable in whatever it is that whatever sport you're participating in. You are the one to beat. You're the one to beat, because you've got it all together, sister. You go, sister. Oh, in the past, you've got this new beginning, endings thing going on, but it's the world. It's the competition, I believe. Let's see. You've got the Knight of Pentacles in the sky, and that's bringing you a little bit of look at that, bringing you the gold. Will you win the gold? I wonder. Let's see. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, because a lot of people um, are, 'cause it's a competition, but pay attention to your workout. Are you making your workout harder than you have to? Are there some things that you can do to work out smarter and faster without as much struggle? So look at your workout and see where you're struggling, and see if there's a way for you um, uh, to tweak your performance, so that it's not so burdensome and so hard. So I would do that. Um, this is you, my friend. You've got all the cups. All the cups. Um, you're a winner, baby. This is how others see you. This is your environment. I would say that this would be you and your coach, you and whoever it is who is coaching you and pushing you through this competition. It is a very good match. You guys work well together. So that's good. That's good. Your hopes and fears. You want the victory. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Let's see what the outcome. Quick, quick, quick. It's going to happen very quickly. Let's clarify that card. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about this. Don't let it keep you up at nights. That's the clarification. Don't worry. And it may not be a gold, but you will win something. You are a winner, baby. So, so there you go. There you go, Margaret. You've got some really good cards here, and I think that the possibility is very good. The one thing that I would say to you is to make sure that you're practicing smart and not so hard that you burn yourself out. So you don't want to do that before the competition because it's hard mentally, physically, all of that. So train smart. Don't train too hard, but train smart. And I hope that helps you. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Let's see. I have some other questions here. Let's see. I have a question from Nanette. What's happening in the romance department for me? Is my Mr. Right ready for me? Your Mr. Right is always ready for you. If it's Mr. Right, he's ready for you. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. Yeah, that's what Johnny is saying. Be proud of the participation, even if you don't win. Not everyone made it for that. Made it that far. He's saying. So that's so true, Johnny. But have fun for whatever it is, Margaret. Have fun doing it. Just have a ball because those moments are just they're like gold. Ha, gold. They're like gold. Have those moments. So, Nanette, we're looking for Mr. Right. What is happening in that department for you? You're looking for Mr. Right. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And what's crossing you is you are leaving stormy waters for calmer waters. So maybe this is where you will find that person in the calmness that you now inhabit. Underneath this, at the base of the reading, is the Queen of Swords. You are very there's a very strong intellectual energy surrounding this card. So and maybe you could be a little hard on yourself, or maybe you could be a little choosy about who it is that you're looking for. If it's if it's all looks, then I don't know. But look deeper, dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper. That person that you might be looking for might already be in your life. You never know. In the past, you've been hurt by love, and understandably, there may be some trepidation about letting yourself be that vulnerable. But if you're looking for someone, That vulnerability has to be there. You just don't, it's just part of it. In the sky. I I love it when cards come up like this. I love this. So, yeah, in the sky, there's a lover for you. And that person, let's see, what? Oh, gosh. The immediate future is love overflowing. Look at that. And it's meant to be. This is something that's meant to be. It's coming from the gods. They're smiling down on you. Um, so that's in the immediate future. This is you. You're looking. It's a mystery. You don't know what's going to happen. So all I would say is that you can't. Well, you can't predict who or what or how or why, but you can, like when I was younger, I used to uh, write the things that I wanted in a person, like in a partner. I would write it all down on a card, and then put it under like a crystal or under your pillow or something like that, or just something, and then look at it every day, just to sort of be kind of clued in, or connected to those things that you want. So then when they show up in your life, you recognize them. So that's where you are. Your environment is wow. So look at this. This guy is out there, dude. And he's out there, and you guys are of the same mind. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's in your environment. So, like I said, he could already be somebody that you know. You just don't know. But keep your eyes open. Let's see. And offering your hopes and fears is that someone will offer or be there, your knight in shining armor. Um, this guy isn't moving though, so I don't know. Maybe he's already in your life. I keep saying that, and I don't know. It could be true. Oh gosh. So this is the outcome, and this is, that these swords are pretty much, they're not necessarily from other people. Sometimes you can you can worry so much that it comes out uh, in the opposite a way that you want it. Let me just pull a clarifier for you. Um, this card is about emotions and keeping a lid on your emotions. So this card is about being very emotional and very sort of uh, sort of victimizing yourself in a way. So this is the card that you should really pay attention to, is keeping a lid on your emotions. Don't fall too quickly, or don't fall into a relationship too quickly just because you want it to be that way. And then, when you do fall into the relationship that you think is right for you, keep a check on your emotions. Don't let them get away from you. So that's what I'm saying, that the guy is here for you. He's here for you. Just keep a check on your emotions. And because you guys are very, very, the both of you are very mentally, uh, you're ruled by your thoughts. So keep an eye on that. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, Nanette. Um, let's see. The next question is from Chicky, and she wants to know, would it be better for my daughter and her family if I moved out of their house? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, sometimes uh, it's good to have space for your own well-being, mentally, physically, all of that. To have space between you and your children or your other family members. Sometimes space is a good thing, not just for them, or because it would be a good thing for you as well. So I would. I don't know. It would be something that is all on you, babe. You have to make that make that determination as to if you guys are fighting all the time, or if you feel as if as if they would, if you feel like they would be better off. And I don't think you would ask that question if that's something that you weren't feeling yourself deep down inside. But let's take it to the cards and see um, what they say about this whole thing. Should Chicky move out of her kid's house? I don't know, Chicky, because it's so nice to be around family. Um, this is the first card. This is the center of the reading. I think maybe it just feels like maybe you feel that way. Um, but let's keep going to see what's going on. You're juggling, or there is some juggling going on as far as finances are concerned. So maybe you're there because of finances. So that would be a hard one to suss out, because that would be something that you'd have to um, feel secure about doing. Um, at the bottom of the base of the reading is the Queen of Cups, and um, are you keeping a lid on your emotions, and maybe tiptoeing around them a little bit, just so that they can have their space. um, in the past, I think that if you guys came together because of the pandemic, if you moved in because of the the virus that was moving through the country, and it still is, um, that let's see, um, yeah, it kind of feels like you guys moved in together in order to stay safe and to retreat from what was happening out in the world. Um, in the near future is the sword of truth. This is a conversation that you have to have with your family. Um, don't don't come to, you can come to me and I can give you a card reading, but this is really something that's personal, and you, what you need to do is ask them to be totally honest with you about how they're feeling. So there's a conversation that needs to happen between you excuse me, and your children about, and it needs to be an honest conversation about where you guys are. And if you feel like you need to move, then you should move. If they're just sort of trying to make it work, even though it's not working, that's a conversation that you guys need to have. So sit down and have a conversation, and don't be afraid Don't be afraid, because when you're doing something with good intention, then things tend to work out for the better. So I think that's a conversation that you need to have with your children, and let them tell you this is how you're feeling, that you kind of want to steal away and move away, and so that they can have their lives. But like I said, have the conversation with them. Don't just leave, or don't just assume that it's one way, because it's, sometimes our egos put us into a place where um, we don't always connect with what's really happening. We sort of allow ourselves to think about things that might be happening, and you never know. The truth is the truth will set you free. So in your environment is the magician. This is a master. This is a person who has all the tools that they need to make sure that what they are intending comes into reality. So if you want to move, you've got the tools to do it. You, you're a grown woman. You know how to do it. Let's see. Your hopes and fears. I think this is the fear. You don't want to leave. Um, and you don't want to lose out on the family and what's happening. But if you look at this card, you still have some things that you can do for yourself. So while you are able, and while the situation is still at a point where you guys are talking to each other, communicating. If it, in fact, that it turns out that you do move, then I think that you still have something to work with, um, emotionally. This is you, babe. This is you. You know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you need, and you are very capable. You are very, very capable. So if you want to move, dude, hit the road, do it. Move and get yourself to a place where you feel comfortable, and you feel safe, and you feel that joy of being independent, and having the things that you want around you, and for you. So I would say to you to have that conversation with your children. And if it turns out that you are going to, uh, trek out on your own, you've got a handle, babe. You know how to do it. You really do. It's all good, and it will be good, because you know what you want, and you know what you need. So hopefully that helps you to make that decision, Chicky. Thanks so much for asking that question. Um, Another question here is, will climate change affect the way we buy products, or like produce and vegetables and all that stuff that we have to deal with? Climate change is real. It's happening, and it's getting a little it's getting real, people. It is real. But let's look at climate change and see, how much time do I have here? Let's see. Climate change. What is happening with how we're going to get our products into the stores? When it starts to get really bad, there are a lot of fires that are happening. Um, there are a lot of flooding. There's a lot of water that we have to take a look at. We've done a number on the planet, so it's only fair, I guess, that the planet gets to do a number on us. Not funny, but kind of ironic. So, sort of truth. It's truth time, everyone. We are in it. We are in it. That's the center of the reading, is the sword of truth. Um, this is crossing it. So maybe it's not going to hurt how we get products into the stores and all that stuff. Maybe we will be able to come up with ideas that keep the merchandise and our trade routes open. So hopefully that will happen. Um, we're holding on. We're holding on. That's at the bottom of the reading. We're holding on to it. Hopefully we can make it work. Climate change in the past. In the past, we didn't have justice. We don't have any justice, but in the sky we have the Queen of Pentacles. And look at that card. It's so beautiful. It has, the rabbits and the flowers and the blue mountain, the purple mountains in the back, the blue mountains it's just beautiful. And so hopefully we can do some things to get us back to that point. Johnny says so much of the stuff in the stores isn't food, just piles of chemicals. That's true. Maybe it will change the way they grow things instead of how we buy them. That would be amazing. That 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 if maybe we change the way we are with our relationship with food. Maybe if more people grew their own food and grew their own vegetables. I saw something a while ago that said that a lot of the people in the world will become vegetarians in the future. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that is for our meat eaters. Wow, some of these same cards keep coming up. In the near future, we're getting offerings from the night, but it's slow going. Actually, it's at a standstill. So this is us. We have had to go into a deep meditation about what we can do for climate change now. It's those three swords that are hanging over us. That's real, and it's sharp, and it's about it. Hopefully, we haven't waited too long, but the report that came out this last week was not good for us. Not good for us. But hopefully, because this is how we are. We are. We take everything. We want everything. We take everything. We have everything. And what does the planet have? The planet has given us and given us and given us all of the things that we want, all of the things that we say we need. But what have we given back to the planet? This is happening quicker than we expected. The fear is that it's happening quicker, and it is. It's happening quicker. Our final outcome is the legacy that we have created here on the planet. Um, I'm, I don't know. I hope that this means that we will be able to figure out a way to balance what's happening with the planet. Hopefully, we can do that in order to save the human race, because this is a generational card, and the generations that are coming after us are the ones that will hopefully save the planet, because some of the earlier generations have done a number on it. So that is that reading. So hopefully we can pull this out of the bad box. The bad box. RPM. Oh, RPM. Raw chicken from Aldo's and other outlets. What? What? Sending prayers. Yes, yes. Um, okay, so let me answer just another question. Um, will Okay, we'll have it. Serena, we got Margaret. Should we take precautions for our air quality? I think that question is about uh, how do we individually help our air quality, so that our lungs stay healthy, that our sinuses and everything stays healthy. What can we do to help the air quality in our own lives? I We use a HEPA filter inside the house, which was when the fires happened a few years ago. Um, um, there were like maybe 6 houses on our block that were burned to the ground, and our yard was just decimated, and the back of the house was burned a little, but somehow it survived thanks to our neighbor. But there are so many people who didn't make it in that fire. But how we kept our air quality um, fresh was to use a HEPA filter, one of those big industrial HEPA filters that really did the job and clean the air. So if you can find a HEPA filter, find one that also clears out contaminants, chemical contaminants from the air as well. Then one of those that's going to be really, really good for your individual in the house air, because sometimes the air inside the house can be as bad as the air outside the house, depending on what's going on. If you're cooking, make sure that you turn on the fan so so that smoke goes outside. If you smoke, make sure that you open a window or whatever it is that might be affecting the air quality in your own home. So let's look and see if, yeah, the air quality can steal a lot from you physically. For your physical health, it's not good for your physical health to have bad air inside the house, as well as outside the house, as well as outside the house. So So when I'm driving on the freeway, I always roll up my windows and turn on the inside circulation, and just so because being on the freeway, that's a lot of exhausts that you're pulling into your car. So this, it can be. It's not good. No bueno. It's not good. The air quality that we are having to deal with. In the past, we even The fish have gone through it. The waters in this card are very tumultuous, and the fish is like, I see the fish going, dude, what's going on? Dude, what's happening? I can't breathe. What's happening? I can't breathe. In the sky, we have hope. We have hope for the future. We have hope that our air quality can be better. Um, it's going to take a lot of work, though. And the mystery is how to do it. How do we do this? Uh, that's in the near future. We're looking at that. A lot of scientists are looking at that. Um, uh, I don't really know why this card keeps coming up today. Maybe this is the card of the day, is to keep a handle on your emotions. But the environment, the just the way we're handling in the environment is so emotional for so many people. Of course, because this is our home. This is Mama Earth. What are we doing? Why are we hurting her? What is going on? Why do we continue to want to hurt her for some reason? And I'm not saying everyone, so don't send me letters. Not everyone wants to hurt her, but there are a lot of people who just don't care. So they just don't care. So our hopes and fears is that we can be victorious in our push to save the planet, and the outcome is we've got ideas and we've got creativity and we've got the momentum but we don't want the world to look this barren. We don't want the world to look, you see in the mountains in the background. We want to move through that thing that could happen. We could just blow it all. But we've got the creativity. We have the ideas, and we have the momentum. This horse is boogieing. So we're trying as hard as we can. So what you can do is use the things that you have to clean the air inside your home. And that's all that we can really do, is one thing at a time. Do your thing, and then maybe talk to other people about them doing one thing. So maybe we can get this thing started, and everybody can start doing that one thing, which will push us into a better place. So, Darren, I call myself urban Amish. I find simple ways to do things. Hang up laundry instead of using a dryer so much. That's great. That's amazing. That's one of the really good things to do, is to put your wash outside like they used to do in the olden days. And I say olden days because when I was a kid, that's what we did. We had a clothesline outside. We didn't have a dryer. My mom, oh God, I feel so old. But we moved to this really small town in Illinois, and there were, we didn't have indoor plumbing. We didn't have any of those things. We didn't have a washing machine. My mom washed clothes in the tub on a washboard. Um, so, you don't have to have all those things. You can do without them. I'm not trying to go back to the horse and buggy days, but if we could do one thing to help the planet, we should do it. We should do that. So let's see, what else do we have? How much more time do I have? Okay, I have 10 minutes. So Let's see. Does spirit really help you from the other side? Does spirit really help you from the other side? I would say yes. Spirit helps you from the other side. But maybe the question is, how does spirit help you from the other side? How does spirit get things moving for you when they don't have, physical bodies? So let's look to see what that's. Apartment dwellers, J.K. Edwards says apartment dwellers cannot hang laundry. Owners do not want us drying. That's true. Yes, it's true. It's true. But they sell, they in some of those the home stores, they sell those racks that fold up and fold down, that you could put those, so you can still hang your clothes up even though you're in an apartment. So there is, you can still do that. Maybe not all the things that don't need to be dried, or so maybe you don't have to dry so many things. You put a few things in the dryer that can't be hung up, and then you hang the other things up. So, but always put your underwear in the dryers, just so that it can get uh, dried with some heat. Uh, let's see. Yes, I refuse to eat bugs. So, Jean, you refuse to eat bugs, okay? But you did. I found out yesterday that because I have these puppies, that the protein is made from crickets. I think those are the treats that are made from crickets, because crickets have a very high protein profile. So, um, we did that too, Darren. We did that too, Shining Hawk Healing. We grew up with a washer and a dryer, but my dad was a scientist, and he and my mom worked together hanging up laundry outside. Dad knew a lot about energy. Farm kids, yeah. You learn a lot as a farm kid. Yeah. So, what are we? We are trying to find out if spirit really helps us from the other side. This card, it always reminds me of someone who is there for you, who supports you, who is an emotional support agent, and even in rough waters, they are solid and on a solid foundation. So, yes, I would say that this represents your spirit, or spirit from the other side. Um, the world. Yes, spirit helps the world. No matter where you are in the world, you have someone who looks out for you, who looks out for you. I love that. I love that. They are always looking out for you, wanting you to be happy, wanting you to have all the things that you desire. I love this reading. This is making me so happy. Um, in the past, we all are stardust. We all came from the stars. And so this is where we are. This is where we came from. Even if you have all the things that you desire, spirit would love you, to love it if you are satisfied, no matter what it is. Be satisfied with what you have. You don't have to have all the money in the world. You don't have to be, the upper crust of society, as long as you're happy, as long as you are happy with what you have. Happy with what you have. The farmer can't go out and pull on the shoots of the plants that he's growing in order to make them grow faster. You just have to have patience. You have to have patience, and when you're keeping an eye on the things that you want, the things that you desire, have patience, because Spirit is helping you get those things. And it may not come immediately. It doesn't always come quickly. It doesn't always come as quick as you would like it, but it does arrive if you allow it to happen. If you start to get anxious and worried and ego based about it, then that slows the progression down. This is your environment. This is Spirit constantly giving, giving, giving to you every single day. Your cup runneth over. If you recognize it, it may not be, an ocean of things. It may come out in dribs and drabs, but it's still coming. It's still coming to you, and it's being guided to you by Spirit. All of the things that you need, especially the know-how, the expertise that you have is being helped along by Spirit. This card fell out again. Spirit's coming, and it always will be coming, and for you, with you. This is a yes card. Spirit is there for you. Yes, yay, yay. Oh, then congratulations on your second Pfizer. Thanks for getting vaccinated. It's so much help. It's so much help. We are Stardust. Yes, we got to get ourselves back to the garden. Yes, we got to. Yeah, I can't sing that because I'll get sued. I love that song though. That's one of my favorite songs. I love that song. So let's see. We have 2 minutes left. So all I want to do now is say thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who came to the chat, um, who has given me those thumbs up, and hit that bell so that you know when I put out another video. Thank you, Johnny, for being here and for being a moderator. Thanks to all of the people who are moderators today. Thank you so much. I am actually working on a program for September that you'll hear a lot more about in the near future. It's about uh, meditation, a painting meditation that I want to do. It will be live on Zoom, so it'll be a Zoom classroom, and you will be able to use whatever medium you would like, be it sculpting, clay, or painting with oils or watercolors, or sketching, or iPad. It doesn't really matter, but we'll work for 3 consecutive days, not consecutive days, but on the weekends, like either Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to ask people whether they would love to have Saturday or Sunday. So I'm excited about this class. This is something that I used to do, and something that I came up doing as in my shamanic work. So I want to pass this class on to you, and so we'll talk more about it. But thank you for joining me today, and walk in beauty. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye, everyone.